Hey super souls, welcome to the channel, welcome to this reading. Thank you for joining me. Now, in just a few days time, we have a significantly magnificent new moon. This is a new moon in Aquarius. It is really primed for breakthrough, for rebirth, and for potentially unexpected things to come in to create and support a shift wherever it's needed. So pretty powerful time. What I'm going to do, beautiful souls, in the description box below, and also I'll put it into a comment, I will just give you a bit more information about the overall energy of this new moon, because it's quite fantastic. But anyway, let's look at the readings and see whether Spirit can give you an indication of what kind of a breakthrough you might expect, or whether there's anything that you need to see or do around the energy of this new moon. So beautiful souls, I'm seeing this for pile 1. Okay, I'm also seeing, actually it was this one, I just really felt it. This for pile 2. And this for pile 3. Okay, well, I'm going to draw a rune as well for each. In fact, I'm kind of hearing actually 3 runes for each reading, so that's what we're going to do next. But let's turn these cards over first. I hope you're all doing amazingly, as we are now in February, and this is a magnificent turning point already in the year with this new moon. So you have, they're all new moon cards that I'm drawing today. Your message is be still and listen. Your heart will hear what it needs. So this is pile 1. For pile 2, we have confidence that you can make progress. Okay, and then for pile 3, we have create space for dreams that inspire your reality. So that's for pile 3. Now, if you already know which of these cards is speaking to you and really singing to your heart or your soul, then you can go straight to the readings. The timestamps, as always, are in the description box, and I'll put them in a comment as well. But beautiful souls, I'm going to draw some runes as well. Also, if you are drawn to more than one, because the energy is so primed for sort of rebirth, breakthrough, if you're drawn to more than one, it may be that there is a very significant message coming through about more than one area of your world. That's what I'm really hearing for these readings today. Okay, so I have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you have the rune of Gibo, partnership. Now, the rune of partnership, it's also a rune of gifts. So this is the first rune for pile 1. Do you know, I almost went a little bit close to my candle there. You then have Kano, the rune of openings. And then you have Flow, Awaz, the rune of flow. So Gibo, Awaz and Kano. So that is pile 1. We have 3. We have Manas, the rune of the self. This is for pile 2. We have, oh, wonderful. We have Wunjo, the rune of joy. And then we have Gateway, Thurizaz. So that's for pile 2. Then for pile 3, we have, okay, Perth. This is the rune of Perth initiation. So this is for pile 3. We have protection, Algiz. This is pile 3. And then we have, the spiritual warrior, Tewaz. So those are the 3 runes for each of the readings as well, beautiful souls. Now, I will leave the video running for a little bit longer to give you a bit more time. You can always press the pause button, but I will leave it running. I know when you press the pause button, it kind of brings up the, you know, the play stuff, and that can get in the way of the imagery. So I will leave the video running for you for anyone that wants to just take a little bit more time. If you've kind of got more than one thing going on in your world, that you're looking for some kind of a shift in, you might actually want to focus, like do a little bit of a meditation, focus on one of those things first and see which of the readings is speaking to you for that area of your world or for that situation, and then come back to a different area. If there's more than one thing that feels like it's really searching for a breakthrough moment or a shift in the energy. Beautiful souls, I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Thank you so much for being here. Pile 1, welcome. Beautiful souls, I hope you are doing brilliantly. Now, be still and listen. Your heart will hear what it needs. I actually think the gift, for some of you, it could be partnership. If you're perhaps single and you're looking for love, or you've had a difficult patch in a relationship, maybe that the answer, the solution is coming. But I think the gift is an opening. And it's going to enable you to flow and to move forwards in some way. And it's something that's needed. It's maybe you are having some confusion between almost like your head and your heart, or your kind of, I don't know, some pulls to the ego versus your soul, something your soul is needing. But I actually do think, let's put this up here. In fact, no, let's put this down here. Yeah, let's place this just right here. Now, this is what I'm really hearing. So let's draw oracle cards and see if we can get some more information for you. Maybe perhaps what this opening is as well. What is this opening? What's this about? I'm also seeing that one for you. And these two. Okay, 2 by 2. How interesting. Okay, so you have the porcupine and anemone. A little bit of sage here. I keep all my cards with sage, so it's a little bit stuck. The porcupine and anemone. We have approve and patience. Right, the opening is coming and it is going to flow. Look at this. What's this approval about? I can see us getting your tarot cards out. Sustainability and Venus, beloved. Okay. So for some of you, this could connect to love, to a relationship, because that's what this rune speaks of. This is a partnership rune, so I mean it could be also a business partnership, but it does also indicate a gift. So what I feel there is, it's like there's an opening that needs to arrive for you, or there will be an opening. This is what I am saying. There may even be an opening around you already. You could be waiting for something to be approved, or there could be something around you and you haven't stepped into it yet. Maybe you're not yet approving of it, but there's something about sustainability, something that's going to give you a longer term benefit, not a sort of a quick fix. The energy of your reading is interesting, pile 1. Really, I find myself sort of almost shifting, swaying. It's like there's a hesitancy, almost a defensiveness, porcupine and an enemy boundaries, versus something that is going to flow, be sustainable, something that's durable, resilient, coming in for the long term. What is this about for my pile ones? Let's draw some tarot cards and make some more inquiries. Okay, so you have Six of Cups, pleasure. You have Eight of Cups, walking away from something. Okay. You have strife. Five of Wands. You have success, Six of Pentacles. My goodness me, this is like swinging like a yo-yo. Pleasure, indolence, strife, success. It's like, how interesting. Yes, I feel like we're seeing your story emerge. Right, okay, so the breakthrough point is coming for you. I do actually feel that you have been swinging from being almost like wide open to very defensive. Seriously open, then closed off, or very, very hopeful, very engaged in joy and pleasure, versus maybe some of you have been engaged in something or connected to something that's been really good fun, but it hasn't worked out, you've walked away. There's all kinds of, I feel like I'm being flooded with messages. Right, let me see if I can just center myself to receive them. Be still. Here we go, the message is loud and clear, isn't it? Be still and listen. Okay, so I'm in your energy. Right. I feel your energy has got a bit higgledy-piggledy. Okay. In some particular area of your life. For many of you, it is connected to relationships, or also maybe your social life. I kind of feel this is much more personal than work orientated. I'm not saying it might not be work orientated for some of you. We have a little B here, so it could be to do with work. But I do feel predominantly this is much more to do with your social life, your immediate connections, friendships, lovers, that kind of stuff. Friendships, partners, lovers. On the one hand, it's like there's been a competition in some part of your world. Maybe the competition is between work and play, and there's been a lot of play. Maybe it's between, I don't know, do you indulge in something, or do you rein in your boundaries? One way or the other, I feel there's been a lack of boundaries around you. Maybe some people wouldn't approve of something that's been going on in your world. Maybe you don't approve of something that's been going on in your world. Maybe there are people around you who have been pushing the boundaries, or people who offered you something and then kind of took it away, and it's left you in conflict. I'm seeing though success comes with patience here, okay? And the transformation is coming to bring something in that is going to be genuinely sustainable, bring you in a longer term connection. If any of you have been messed around in love, we're seeing a longer term connection coming in. This is the transformation, moving away from something that's felt perhaps tantalizing, pleasurable, joyous even, but somehow it doesn't have longevity. Maybe you approved of someone, as it were, you liked them, but they've turned out not to be quite who they said they'd be. Or maybe you've engaged with someone and you thought it was going to be all full of joy and it hasn't been. I don't know, there's something that is needing to shift, but it's left you in conflict. That's what I see here. It's left you in a place of conflict. Patience. Now, if this is an existing relationship and you did think it was absolutely amazing, but it's ended up having in a major blow up, there's been some monumental argument going on, it's turned into a battleground, you know, you are going to get the breakthrough moment. Look, be patient. Don't judge. Try not to judge anybody. Just recognize if something's gone wrong, it can be put right. We're seeing success here. And we are seeing the big shift. May we ask for a little bit more information here. Right, virtue, 3 of Wands. Okay. I feel like the key here, beautiful souls, is to take right action. Okay, now I'm just tuning into the energy of this new moon, this super new moon in Aquarius. It's loaded with the energy of right action, the energy of a spiritual pathway, of holding the higher vision, having a bigger picture, being aware of things that go beyond ourselves. It's a time when we can align with our purpose, our calling. And we often think of purpose and calling like in our working world, but maybe there's something about living those spiritual values in our everyday world in every possible way. Being the best that you can be in every possible way, being aware of others. And there's something here about patience. The 3 of Wands is a shift in energy. The Tower, radical breaking down of something. Something is reaching its breaking point, but the breaking point is also a breakthrough moment. And this is what I think you're going to be shown around the new moon, is what you actually need to do. The answer that will make your heart sing, rather than trying to do battle with either what you think is right. Because there's a difference, isn't there, between doing what you think is right, that can bring in all kinds of shoulds and shouldn'ts and oughts and ought tos, and they're not necessarily the right way to be, actually. Now, okay, I think you're going to be shown some signs. We have the Aeon, the Judgment card. So, now this energy of the new moon, this may well be around you right here and right now. You might be in this zone of, how do I create success in this situation? There is a solution here. There's an answer. And I think you're going to get the answer. I'm going to make inquiries about what this is. What's the nature of this answer? But I do think you need to get still. Obviously it was your first message and I just tuned so beautifully into your energy. I'm loving it. Love the way this works. Do you know, I'm actually just sitting, really receiving. There's a sort of a stuckness around quite what to do. That's what I'm really. There's a lot of sort of busyness, a bit of craziness, a bit of, you know, but also a sort of, you know, I really don't know what to do to move this forwards. I really don't know how to create this shift. There is a solution here, most definitely, and we are seeing a shift, and you will be able to turn this around or take it in the direction it needs to go in. That's what I'm really seeing here. Let's draw some more tarot cards from a different pack. Okay, may we please very kindly have some information about, I'm going to say, what is the solution? Now, we know you need to get still and listen. I think the solution is quite apparent. Okay, so you have the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Right. You need not to hold on to something. Do you know, maybe there's some... I'm seeing that for some of you, now bearing in mind it's a general message, so you need to always be aware that some of the messages that come through will be resonating and some of them will be for someone else. Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands. Okay. I'm really hearing that you need to be not clinging to the financial answer, but clinging to the, you know, doing something that is going to be beneficial for all. I feel like there's a lot of demands on your time, okay? There's a conflict over money. For some of you, part of the decision is connected to finances. There's some sort of decision around this. Get still. Your heart is looking for something that is more than that. That's the nature of the Aquarius energy. Something that is more than that. This is a time when you need to choose what's almost, do you know, I am almost going to say what's morally right. You know, when you could stay with something, hold on to something financially, because that's kind of beneficial, but it wouldn't be ultimately the right thing for your soul. Now, this is a specific message. It won't apply to all of you, but there's something about letting go of concerns around some sort of security, stability. I think the stability will come anyway. This is actually about love. Even if it's not about relationship, that the gift and the opening that's coming is about something or a circumstance or a situation that you're going to love. This is not a time to hold on to sort of material concerns or concerns of any concerns of the ego that could be eating away, or things that other people think you should or shouldn't be doing. This is about what's right for you. I do feel this is one of those times when you need to listen to you and to your heart, not to what other people think you should be doing. This is a time when if you talk to 10 different people, you'll get 10 different answers, and they'll all be what everybody else would have done. This is a time when you need to purely and solely listen to your heart. We also have another king. And actually, what they're also saying, we're hearing it so clearly, excuse my creaky chair, listening to that in the background. Do you know what? This is about you being really, really clear and making a choice. Be decisive. I actually think in your heart of hearts, you do actually already know the answer. I actually think in your heart of hearts, you know the right solution, you know the right thing to do. And even if it means leaving someone, actually for some of you that's coming through, it won't be for all of you, but even if it means leaving someone, walking away from a situation that is stressful or full of conflict, you do actually in your heart of hearts know what is right for your heart and your soul, and you know that you need to do what you need to do. And this reading is actually really encouraging you to step up and do that. Yeah, look at this. We have the Two of Wands. How interesting. You can do this. You can, whatever you sow, look at these garlic bulbs here. You know, the choice that you make now is going to bring long-term sustainability. And it's sustainability that's going to grow and going to flourish and bring you a harvest. It's like there is a choice in front of you, and one is all about potentially almost something that feels immediately quite good. And you are conflicted in some way here. Well, this is what I'm seeing. But just get still, listen to your heart. Honestly, in your heart of hearts, you actually know what you want. And you can actually do something. You can make a choice right here and right now around the energy of this new moon. It has higher values attached to it, and it will bring you so much long-term sustainability. It can grow, it can flourish, but it's growing and flourishing because it sings to your heart, not because it gives you immediate sort of gratification. If you've got two choices in front of you to invest in, the immediate one that looks as if you're going to get I don't know, a very quick return is probably not the one, really. It's something that's going to give you a longer term harvest here. Very clear clues around the choice, but it is fascinating because I think you sort of know. We have the Three of Swords. Okay, so you really are. I do see the conflict here. I really see the conflict here for you. It's a challenge, isn't it? I get it. I feel like you guys are just a lot of pushing, and that was that push-pull energy, swinging from one thing to another. Get still. I just want to also say, don't beat yourselves up over this. And don't get prickly around it, you know, with an anemone and the porcupine. Anemones close themselves when it rains to protect their delicate, beautiful petals. And look at all these flowers here. Your world can be very rosy. It really, really can. This is all about kind of, I don't know, doing the right thing. We kindly ask. Yes, okay. What I do see is somebody, somewhere it feels as if someone's going to get disappointed. 5 of Cups. Look at this though. There's judgment around you. You're fearful of what people are going to say. You're fearful of being judged in a decision that you need to make. But this is about doing what's right in your heart of hearts. I feel like you're fearful of either pissing someone off or of being judged. It's like, look at this guy with the fingers in his ears. It's like, you know, and approve. Here we go. We've got all these sort of judgment, approve. You won't be approved of. Just, you've got to follow your heart. It's coming through loud and clear. You know, whatever your individual unique circumstances are, you need to follow your heart. You really, really do. 9 of Swords. Oh, there's so much conflict around you, but you've got to follow your heart. You know what your heart wants. Follow your heart. Stop worrying about what other people think, because the rewards can come to you. We've got a card of success here. 10 of Cups. Happiness. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Commit to it. Follow your heart. Queen of Swords. Be decisive. King of Swords. Queen of Swords. Be decisive, make a decision, follow it through. Don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about what anyone says. Follow your heart and do what you know in your heart of hearts is right. I actually do think you probably almost certainly really already know in your heart of hearts what to do. And if you don't, then just get still and listen. Listen to what your heart is saying, and everything will come right. Pile 1, this is your reading. It's been an absolutely fascinating reading. Beautiful souls, I am sending you so much love. Now, thank you, I want to say, for liking, sharing, subscribing. It really does help the channel, helps to reach people, so readings do reach the right people. The subscribing as well. If you'd like to be in my subscriber monthly prize draw, I give away oracle cards and books and all sorts of things. So do join. If you are subscribing, do join that email list. I'll put it in the description box below. And beautiful souls, have an amazing new moon. You know, the energy is already kind of coming in the preparation, depending on when you find this reading, but the energy around, let's say the timing of this reading when you find it, because I always think we find the right reading at the right time. But when you find it, the energy around you is primed for you to get still, not worry about what people think, and really truly listen to you and the transformation to something that is absolutely lovely, brings you real happiness, solid, sustainable, long-term happiness, joy, is really, really available to you. But there is a choice you have to make to be able to kind of embrace it. Pile 1, tons and tons of love. I look forward to seeing you for some other readings. I hope if this has resonated with you, you will come back and check in on some more readings, and just thank you for being a part of this really beautiful community that we are building here. Tons of love, Pile 1. Pile 2, welcome. I hope you guys are all doing beautifully and wonderfully. So, have confidence that you can make progress. Manas, the rune of the self. Looking inwards for the answers. Gateway wants you to sit still. How interesting. I sort of feel like I've got 2 really mixed messages coming through, or different messages. One is sort of saying, look, maybe some of you are doing a bit too much internal looking. You might be almost tying yourselves in knots, doing a bit too much sort of navel gazing, really, a little bit too much, so that you end up being stuck in something and it stops you from moving forwards. Whereas I also think some of you maybe are needing to just get still and listen. Let's move your card down here and your runes and see what else we are shown. Let's get a bit more information for you around this. What is this phenomenal moon bringing to you? Because it's quite an incredible energy, really, this Aquarius super moon. Actually, it's a super new moon. So you have coyote and datura deceit. Ah, how interesting. Coyote energy. There's a real trickster energy around coyote. Sort of sits in the south of the medicine wheel, actually. Now, either you're deceiving yourself or someone else is possibly deceiving you, but there's some trickster energy around you. Now, so what is it you're needing to see, Thurizaz Gateway? Let's check this out. Now, the rune of joy is fabulous. It's like a new dawn carried across the gap by the wings of heaven. It's just wonderful. It's fabulous. So there's a new opportunity here for you, a breakthrough moment. Soul. Now we have a mirror. Okay. Right. Something's being mirrored to you. Okay, so some of you do need to look within. Barrier and balance. Okay. Seeing divine timing around something. And I'm seeing a barrier open. So new dawn coming here. Okay. Right. I'm going to draw more cards before I say any more, actually. I might even start drawing your tarot cards. Seeing these two and that one. Okay. We have Jupiter. Right, so this situation is going to expand. The timing has to be right. Venus, beloved. This came out in pile 1. If any of you were drawn to pile 1, there may be some relevance to you. Right, Jupiter, abundance and climate. The timing wasn't right for something, but it's about to be. It's about to shift. This is the shift and the transformation, the rebirth. Right, okay. I think somebody had previously. I don't think this is about to happen, someone deceiving you. I think somebody did deceive you. I think somebody wasn't directly honest with you. And I think it came to your awareness. And I think what happened is you turned inwards, which is what we do. We go inside ourselves and we think, what did I do wrong? How did I create this? How did this happen? Was it my fault? You've tried to take personal responsibility for yourself. And I really honour you for doing so. But it knocked your confidence massively, actually. You did a lot of soul searching around this. A lot of, gosh, how did I attract this into my life? What did I do to cause it? What did I do to create it? You did one hell of a lot of soul searching. I want to say, dear beloved you, what took place sort of had to take place because I think you'd have gone down the wrong pathway, basically. It was actually divine timing. I know it knocked your confidence and it affected quite a lot of different areas of your world. I think you literally almost retreated. It really kind of flattened you, really. You felt like you'd been run over by a steamroller. It's got that energy about it. Now that's about to shift, so that's fab. This internal soul searching, way to go, you've been amazing. But it's now time to regain your confidence, because it's really important that you don't let that experience get in the way of you now being able to move forwards. It's kind of like if somebody steamrollered you and then you kind of feel you can't trust anyone. Well, that was one person. It wasn't every person. It was one person. I need to get more information for you. Most definitely. Let's draw more cards. But I am seeing a very major transformation here. Barriers being removed. The thing that you desire coming back to you. The thing that you hoped for or wanted. Confidence that you can make progress. You're being asked to hold confidence here. But something knocked you for 6. Okay. May we have information, please, around this? More advice and guidance, please. Let's look at these first. We have the universe. Lovely. So we are going to get the shift, the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. And the cruelty, 9 of Swords. Whoever pulled the wool over your eyes or wasn't completely honest, for some of you, I think they might come back sort of like eating humble pie. And kind of with a bit of an apology, and you're being asked not to be defensive or close down to that, because that something can really open up here. Yeah, I do see someone coming in with an apology. It really did knock you for 6, and I'm so sorry. I'm seeing either someone coming in who sort of supports, or either someone or a circumstance. You know how something can come in and validate, kind of, I want to say, how amazing you are. If someone knocked your confidence and you were left feeling that you're not amazing at all, well, you are amazing, and something happens that makes you, that's here to counterbalance this, to put you back into balance, to give you the boost that you need, to make you realize how amazing you are. So something's coming in. Now, it could be whoever pulled the wool over your eyes. It could be like a situation. In fact, I think it will be a circumstance or a situation that mirrors what happened, but in a good way. It would be like if you had become really good friends with someone and then they turned out to be really a real backstabber. It's like you then meet another friend. The friend is the mirroring bit. So whatever went wrong is now being mirrored, but in a positive light that repairs you and takes back down the barriers, brings balance back into your life. Whatever didn't happen, it didn't happen because of some sort of divine timing. If you'd somehow remained along a particular pathway, it wouldn't have been right. So, but what's coming in now is right for you. It could be the same person coming in, eating humble pie and offering you an apology, in which case it would be right to accept it. Or it could be someone completely different, but in a really similar setting or a really similar circumstance. We have the High Priestess, because it's now guided. The timing is now right. The Hanged Man. Yeah. You don't need to be defended anymore. The timing is now right. It needed to be stationary for a while. And also you've learned from this. There's no question of it. Prince of Cups. Yeah. Whatever it was that knocked you for 6, a really similar situation is about to happen, but whereas you had a really shitty thing, like let's use that example of a friendship, but it could be anything. You could have invested in something, you could have purchased something, had the wool pulled over your eyes and it wasn't good. You're now about to get the opposite. If you purchased something, some major purchase, and it turned out not to work properly, you were deceived or something, this would be now you buy another new major purchase and it's perfect. Everything runs smoothly with it. The friendship thing, you're about to meet a new friend, or the old friend is going to come in and really, really apologize and do so that you can kind of believe them. If you were let down in love, for example, then actually maybe this person comes back in, but now they're honest. I do feel for many of you there is some sort of an apology coming in. It is really interesting, but I am seeing this, and they're coming in, and because they've also seen themselves differently. However we look at it, it will be the other way. It's like the same situation that you experienced that knocked you for 6. The same setting is being mirrored. It's coming up again. It's like a second go at something. But this time, it's the other way up, literally. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Let's just get a little bit more. I'll draw a few more cards for you, really. I feel your reading is very clear, and I love that there's this shift, okay? I'm so sorry that happened, but the timing wasn't right. The timing was simply not right. Maybe that person or that group of people or whatever it was had to sort of, I don't know, work something out for themselves before being able to come forward or to grow. But something is shifting and changing here in the best possible way. And it creates a gateway, it creates an opening for you. It's exactly that. Now, may we please just have more information, a sneaky peek into the future as to how this might emerge. Just additional guidance, please, for my lovely pile twos. Let's see what we have here for you. We have Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So there will be a progression. Okay. What was formerly a conflict. Okay. Yes, it really did knock you for 6. What was formerly just felt like a real spiky situation is going to change. It really is going to transform and change. Let me move these along so we can see them all. Yeah. And I think for those of you who feel someone comes along and apologizes or explains something to you, I do believe it's genuine. If someone comes along and makes you a promise, I won't do that again. I would like to say I feel this reading is saying you can believe them. I do feel they have themselves done a lot of dark night of the soul searching, actually. They really, really have. They've recognized that what they did was really not okay. They've really processed this, actually. We have the 7, yeah, look at this. We have the 7 of Pentacles. What I do think as well, beautiful souls, and the 8 of Pentacles too. I actually think what you kind of do with this is up to you. I think that it's like the ball will be in your court. I really see that very clearly. The ball will be in your court. It's up to you what you do with this. In a way that it's like the choice is returned to you. Someone comes along, yeah, for many, many of you, I think there's some sort of an apology or an offer of something. What you decide, whether you decide to take that up and run with it, is your choice. You can do, if you wish to do something with this. But if something broke down in a relationship or a friendship, I think this person is really, they've done the soul searching. They're ready to come along and apologize and want to kind of make this work here. Really, they really, really do. And yeah, I think ultimately the choice is sitting in your hands. It is like a role reversal where you felt like you were done to and it knocked your confidence. Whereas actually now, part of it as well is have confidence that you can proceed if you wish to. I think the choice is yours, but you can progress if you want to with this. I do think it's what's coming in now is genuine in comparison to what happened before, which wasn't. I'll draw just a couple more cards really, but I feel this is your reading actually. I don't think there's a lot more to come through for you, but may we ask just a sneaky peek in terms of how this might work out. King of Wands, coming back to the choice is yours really. This is your decision. It's like the ball comes back into your court really. Okay, not feeling those cards are feeling right. Oh, okay, those are they. Flying out. Right, okay, we have the Devil. Okay, some of you just might want to cut cords and move on, actually. Some of you really might. How interesting. We've got the Death card, and then we have Temperance as well. Yeah, I actually think some of you might want to cut your losses and run, if I'm truly honest. But others of you, you know, however you look at it, you have a choice here, and the choice is going to be back in, the ball will be in your court. Interestingly enough, it's a general reading. I think for some of you, you are prepared to go away and consider this with temperance. You're going to weigh it up, have a real think about whether this is what you want or not with Thurisaz Gateway. And for others, I think you'll feel like you want to cut cords and run, really. It's up to you. But your reading is genuinely suggesting that you might want to weigh this up. Really think about it, actually. Think about what you want to do and make the choice that's right for you. Beautiful souls. That's what I'm really seeing here. Yeah, definitely. However you look at it, the new something, the new opening, because we've got a lot of energy here coming in. Jupiter, abundance. We have Venus, beloved. I think there's a lot of potential here, but I think you may be quite fearful that it could be going back. Like, how do you believe someone if you know that they weren't honest with you? It's a fair comment, isn't it? If somebody was deceitful, or they didn't tell you the whole truth, or, you know, how do you really believe them? But you are being asked to seriously consider weighing this up and thinking about it, because there is a lot of possibility here. But ultimately, I think it is up to you. But I do think something is coming into your world that repairs or gives you the opposite experience of what you had before, whether it's the actual person, for many of you it will be, or it's actually someone else who is coming in and you're thinking, oh, will they be the same? Really, really weigh this up and think about it, because actually there is a lot of joy here. There's abundance. We've got a lot of potential that could be quite amazing showing up here. But it does come down to this point where the choice is yours. But, you know, if the stuffing gets knocked out of us, that's a fair comment, that we feel, you know, how can I ever trust again? But I do feel you are being called to weigh it up and consider, because I think allowing yourself to trust again is going to be really, it's going to be important one way or the other at some point soon, really, if you're going to lead a full and amazing life, pile 2. And this is what we're showing today. Thank you for joining me, beautiful souls. Powerful, powerful time, this magnificent moon of breakthroughs, rebirth, expansion, growth, and happening potentially fast. So amazing energy around. Beautiful souls, I'm sending you all the love in the world. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. It really does help the channel, actually. So, you know, I'm really blown away as well by your comments. And thank you all of you who give back through the super thanks in the comments as well. Beautiful souls, I'll be posting a moon month update soon as well with... I'll be drawing cards for all zodiac signs for the coming month as well. So watch out for that video too. Tons of love, pile 2. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. Beautiful souls, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you are doing brilliantly well. So what kind of breakthrough, what shift is around for you in this magnificent energy of a new moon in Aquarius? So Perth, you're working on something, or you're in a period of transition. Create space for dreams that inspire your reality. I am seeing you already in progress with something, or a part of your world, an age and stage of development, but something is in progress for you or in transition. I see you swinging emotionally in terms of feeling very hopeful and then very despondent, and somehow there's some sort of clarity or clear decisiveness needed over something. Let's put this to one side and see. Put your runes, your main card here. Let's draw oracle cards for you first. Okay, the hawk and thistle, graceful persistence. Aha. Wow, okay. So this is being able to see something from a higher perspective. Graceful persistence, and also keep going. So that's really interesting. There is a need to persevere. Maybe a dream, back to transition. You're either working on something that you're trying to bring forth, and maybe you swing from feeling like it's never going to work out to feeling like it will. Or you are in transition and you haven't yet started something. You're longing to start something, but you kind of can't quite give yourself permission to do so yet. Let's see what else we are shown here. May we have information, please? What is the shift around synchronicity? So things are going to shift for you. Something is definitely shifting for you around this new moon transition. Okay, synchronicity, transition. Something is going to shift and change. That's what the energy is about. May we ask for more information? Create space. I'm hearing believe in your dreams. Sometimes perhaps we don't always believe in our dreams, or we don't believe that they can ever really kind of happen. We have transits, climate, and 8th house mystery. Okay. Transformation, transition, synchronicity. When the climate is right, when the planets align, I think things are about to align, but you need to believe in this possibility. This feels very karmic. I've got to just say it straight out, straight off the bat. This is feeling really karmic. There's a very karmic energy around you. Something is about to align for you. And after it happens, you will be, wow, how the hell did that happen? Wow, I didn't see that one coming. Now, the energy of this magnificent super new moon in Aquarius has the potential for things to happen quite fast and possibly to arrive in unexpected ways. I do feel there's going to be a shift. It's like the timing is going to be right. Destiny, synchronicity, karmic happenings. Let's draw tarot cards. What else are we shown? Can we be given information about what this is about for my pile threes, please? What is about to transition? What's about to take place? What's about to happen? Let's take all these cards, and this one, and these, and that one. What's on the base of the pack? Queen of Wands. This is about transition. This is a card of transition. It's transitionary energy. From also potentially for some of you, from quite a dark place to a light place. Yeah, create space for dreams that inspire your reality. If any of you have been struggling with any kind of mental health, any anxiety, any kind of depression, something's coming along to help to shift this. That's really, really clear. It's like you can transition, the Magician. Yeah. I think the energy, again, destiny, synchronicity. What is coming through for this? Okay, it could, if it's something like health, physical health, mental health, something like that, it's a shift. If money's been a major worry for you, it may be that, something shifts there as well. Let's see what else we have. Four of Swords. Emotionally, if you've been grieving, there's a shift. There's a turning point, an opening. Four of Swords. Again, Truce, if you've had any conflict around you, it's going to change. It's shifting, and fast with the Chariot. Wow. Okay, so we then have the Two of Wands. You're going to master something here. Right, I do think for many of you what you're dealing with is something you've been struggling with, and you're going to master it. Now, if you're working on a project and you've been procrastinating, or you've been trying to do something and it just hasn't been flowing, you're going to get on top of this. The shift is coming. Almost like the information or the energy just lines up. Suddenly you find your inflow. It's going to work for you. You know what to do, when to do it. Yeah, you master something here. Art, temperance. It's almost as if you yourself rebalance. I just think that the energy is shifting so that everything starts to align for you. Six of Cups and strength, graceful persistence. What I'm going to say is I also think your persistence is about to pay off. Okay, so anything, now this is a general reading, so you have to take the energy and see how it resonates, but anything in your world that you've had to persist at is about to shift. I can see that you've been swinging like a yo-yo from feeling very hopeful and positive to feeling very despondent. But the transition is about to occur. It's almost like synchronicity. The planets align and you move into flow. Something is arriving to, well, it is a shift in the energy. Your own despondency, your own empowerment is coming through here. Despondency versus empowerment. You know, self-doubt versus confidence. We're seeing a major shift. I'm seeing you stepping up rather than down. I'm loving this. I don't know what is creating this shift. Maybe it literally just is the energy of this new moon within itself. It does actually say, if you read what I've put into the description box and into the comment as well that I've posted, this is a moon that is bringing opportunity for bigger, better, amazing things. Helping you to step up and be the best version of you. So the energy's primed for transformation. Let's draw more cards. May we please have information about what this might be about. Maybe something a little more specific for pile 3. Those 2 cards are showing up. Of course, this is a general reading. Those 3 are showing up, so, and those 2 are showing up. It's a general reading, so your circumstances are going to be unique, but let's get some idea of what we're shown here. Okay, so we have the 9 of Wands and we have the 5 of Swords. Okay, for some of you, you've really been struggling to let something go. It's just been really weighing heavy. You've really struggled to put it down. Again, it was emotionally loaded. You've really struggled with this. You'll be able to say goodbye to it. You'll overcome it. You'll suddenly find you have the energy to put it behind you, or something will be coming into your world that means that you will no longer be dwelling on it. It's like you'll have a distraction. Something magic is coming through. We have the 10 of Wands and the Prince of Wands. Okay, if any of you have been carrying more than your fair share, I'm seeing, I said Prince of Wands, Page of Wands, I'm seeing someone coming in to assist you. Literally, you're able to delegate, or literally someone just comes in and lifts the burden or takes the burden away from you. Literally, the burden is lifted. You can rise above water. It's not doing it. You're not carrying. You're not doing everything anymore. Like if you're carrying and doing far more than your fair share, somebody comes along and helps. My apologies for that little interruption, beautiful souls, in the video. I just needed to do a little bit of covering up for YouTube. So we have the 8 of Swords. We also have the 7 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. How interesting. I also do think if any of you who have been feeling really, really trapped, or as if you are in a situation where you have been locked into something and you haven't really been able to find a way out, the shift is coming, the opening will come. You'll be able to move forwards, almost as if by magic. It's really going to feel as though the energy is shifting. The transition, it works out, it happens, it moves forward. Something is coming in here. I'm very curious as to what it is that's coming in, but it could just literally be that the energy shifts, and in your unique circumstances, synchronicity kicks in. I really do feel like a magical, karmic, destiny kind of moment coming in for you. I almost feel whatever your circumstances, anything that isn't feeling quite right or is stuck or hasn't been happening, it could be in any area of your world, pile 3, it's about to shift, and this energy is coming in and fast. I'm seeing this card. Look at this, the world, completion. Oh, more YouTube things. My apologies, beautiful souls. Let me quickly cover that up. Okay, I must remember to go through a pack if I haven't used them on YouTube before I do so. Okay, yeah, something's coming to a completion. It's like, it almost is, it's like, I feel almost like you've been through an endurance test on something, you know, or you've tried something or been waiting for something. But yeah, this is coming to an end. It's really coming to an end. I'm loving this shift in energy. I mean, I don't feel like I'm going to be given a vast amount more information because your circumstances are so unique to you. And we have here, look at this, the 2 of Pentacles. I mean, it's like you're dancing into freedom. This is a seriously new beginning. Yeah, if you've had money worries, I think something's going to come in. Resources will come in that mean you can move forwards. If you are looking for inspiration in a project, it's just going to land. It's going to start to just run smoothly. Stuff will just align. It'll be like if you had writer's block, you no longer have writer's block. It just runs smoothly. Anything in your world that has been feeling stuck is shifting and turning. Well, I don't think there's anything else to say. I'm loving your energy. I'm loving your reading, pile 3. I'm kind of slightly blown away by the power of the shift of energy that's being demonstrated, the synchronicity, the destiny, the karmic kind of, right, okay, you've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, you've struggled, you've been graceful, you've persevered, and now you get to run smoothly, really, for this to work, for it to happen, for a dream to emerge. Yeah, for you to be able to take action after a period of either stuckness or struggle. This is it. This is your reading, pile 3. There is nothing left to say beyond, I am so pleased for you. Really, really so pleased, because I just feel like you've waited so long for this somehow, or you've waited, or it's that feeling of struggle. It's been an uphill battle in some way, and you've done it. You've had the strength to do this and to pull it off. It can now happen. Wonderful, wonderful, and wonderful news. How exciting for you, and about time too. Beautiful souls, I am loving your reading, pile 3. I really am. I'm sending you all the love in the world, and I'm loving that the energy is so primed to assist you at this time. Beautiful souls, thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you for some other readings really, really soon. I will be posting all zodiac sign readings as well for the coming month, so do watch out for those. They'll be posted in the video with the moon month energy update. Tons of love to you, pile 3. I look forward to seeing you for some more readings and videos really soon.